You requested it, so here it is, the overpowered tactic for non-league football. This works well in the National League North, South, and overseas non-league football as well. I've tested this out with 3 separate teams who are at those levels. You are not going to want to miss this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into this massively overpowered tactic. First team I tested this with was Yeovil in the Vanarama National League South. As you can see, we had 30 big boy wins, 12 draws, and 4 defeats, plus 56 goal difference, 102 points, finishing top of the league and gaining promotion in our first season in charge of the football club. In terms of the squad and how they performed, as you can see, the goals were absolutely flowing in this side. Frank Newball got 22, Jordan Young got 16, Ollie Thomas 13, as well as Will Dawes got 13, and even Alex Fisher chipped in with 13 as well. Some big assists from Sonny Lowe, Everton as well, who got 13. This is a goal-scoring, overpowered tactic for the non-league football, and I'm going to show you now just the type of goals that you will score with this tactic in non-league. This tactic focuses a lot on wing play, as this is the default style for non-league, but it also plays some very clever balls like that. And as you can see, it was a defense splitting pass into Newball. What a finish that was from the striker there. Set plays are very important on this tactic as well. As you can see, we played a lot of near post balls, and you're going to score a lot of goals from set plays. But as you can see here, some great build up for non-league. Switching it over to Owers, and Owers just taps it into Hyde. Hyde scores a worldie. This tactic is beautiful. The next team I tried this out with was Frem in the Danish 3rd division. So the lowest division possible on Football Manager for Denmark. Another non-league side. I thought if it works in the UK, could it also work in Denmark? And that's exactly what happened. You can see there 19 big wins, 7 draws, 6 defeats. We've got 19 plus goal difference, 64 points. Absolutely smashing it so far. And just to show you, the squad was very small. 19 goals from Benjamin Warlow. Exxon Zakiri got 13 as well. Laurent Kalashku, I've definitely killed his name, but he got 7. And as you can see, the wingers get a lot of assists in this tactic. Lucas Lodberg with 11 and 4 goals. This tactic is crucial for wingbacks as well. Philip Oslev got 7 assists. It's an absolutely beautiful way of playing football. And I hopped over the border to another Scandinavian country just to test it out there too. The last team I tested it out with is Friska Vior in the Swedish low divisions. Now, Swedish 2nd division Norrland is what I picked here. This was an unbelievable league to test it in. 18 wins, 4 draws, and 4 defeats. 39 plus goal difference. And as you can see, we won it by a point. Now, in terms of the squad, you'll see the same things that you've just seen on the other ones. Wingers getting assists, strikers getting goals, wingbacks getting assists as well. This is a very much a wing play tactic, which is suited for non-league level. And this is the moment you've all been waiting for, the tactical reveal. The link to the download is in the description. And if you have made it this far into the video, this video deserves a like, and I deserve for you to subscribe to this channel. I appreciate it a lot. It helps me. If just a few of you who were watching this video right now subscribe to the channel, it would change the absolute trajectory of my life and the channel. A little bit too much of me waffling on there, but let's get into the tactic that is called the Heim non-league. Now, it's a goalkeeper on defend, no special instructions for the goalkeeper there. 2 wing-backs on support with cross more often and tackle harder. Centre-backs on tackle harder. Now, centre-backs are not ball-playing centre-backs. You're not really going to get ball-playing centre-backs at non-league level, so it makes sense to have a centre-back. You could change them to no-nonsense centre-backs as well if you've got those. It has the same effect, in my opinion. I just prefer traditional central defenders. Now, I've got 2 midfield players and a ball-winning midfield player with the standard instructions, and a box-to-box midfield player with tackle harder on. Now, the wingers, you can actually have them as left midfield or right midfield. I've pushed them up into the AML and AMR type position, but you don't have to. You can have the same roles, just a little bit deeper if you want, if you don't have wingers that can play in those positions. Now, they're both on tackle harder. A target forward on tackle harder as well, and an advanced forward on tackle harder. What I want these guys to do is be in the box. I want the target forward to hold up the ball, progress through, be in the box for crosses as well, but also drop back into the space and create a third player here. Ideally, I want him in the box for crosses as well, which is exactly what happens. It is a balanced tactic because balanced tactics is what you want at non-league level. You could push it to positive if you wanted to, or defensive or cautious if you're playing against bigger sides. Now, attacking width, it is a wide tactic. As I said, it is built off of wing play. And then he's going to focus play down left, right, overlaps as well. I want the wing backs to come over the wingers and go in behind. There's hit early crosses with mixed crossing because we've got big centre forwards. And at non-league, you're going to have big centre forwards. Mixed crosses is fine. You could switch it to low crosses if you don't have tall strikers or if you have fast strikers for the division you're playing in. Play for set plays. Corners are going to be crucial. Same with free kicks. You want those big centre-backs that you have at non-league level just to nod the ball in the back of the net, as you saw with the type of goals that this tactic scores. Higher tempo, more direct passing, and we just want to hoof it a little bit into the players. In transition, I've gone for counter-press, counter, distribute quickly, and distribute to the full-backs. Out of possession, I've gone for a mid-block and a standard defensive line. Trigger the press much more often. We do want our players to press. I think pressing is important even at non-league level. Teams aren't going to be able to cope with you if you're pressing them at that level. And get stuck in. I like a physical tactic. And non-league football is all about passion. It's all about winning the ball back. It's all about recycling it. It's always about out-muscling your opponents. You don't have to outthink them at this level. If you're physical, you're stronger than them, and you're putting your foot in, you will put players off at that level. And this is exactly what this tactic does. We've had 3 successes, 3 promotions. This is what it gets you. Non-league football is all about climbing up the ladder. It doesn't have to be the prettiest type of ball, but it has to be the most effective type of ball. Let me know what tactic you want in the comments next, and I will get round to doing it. And if not, I'll see you on another video, and thank you for watching this one.